Hello and welcome back to another exciting day of Ancient Greek, where we're learning about Peter, Andrew, James, and John. And here we are again looking at the Sea of Galilee. And do you remember how to say the sea in Ancient Greek? It is Tein Thalassan. Repeat after me, say Tein Thalassan. And then how do you say of Galilee in Ancient Greek? Teis Galileias. Repeat after me, Teis Galileias. And then say the Sea of Galilee, Tein Thalassan Teis Galileias. One more time, Tein Thalassan Teis Galileias. And here we are looking at the beautiful image of the Sea of Galilee. And here is the overhead view of Tein Thalassan Teis Galileias. And today we're going to learn a new word, and that is the word for the type of boat that the fishers would have been using in Tein Thalassan Teis Galileias. And this is called a ploio. Say ploio. And when we say the boat, we say to ploio. So repeat after me, say to ploio. And these were small boats, not like ships, not like cruise ships like we see nowadays, and they would man not too many people, and oftentimes they were between 20 and 30 feet long, so these were boats that were bigger than a car, but not as big as like a school bus. And here is a picture of the type of ploio that you might have seen on ancient waters 2,000 years ago. And here is a boat that was found in Tein Thalassan Teis Galileias, the ploio, or to ploio, in Teis Thalassan Teis Galileias. And you can see that the wood is very old, and it's hard to get a sense of how big this is. That's why we have these other pictures. So you can see that this one I think is 27 feet long. It's quite large, even though it looks kind of small. And so there's another image that you can see to get a sense for how big they are. And now let's look at the painting by Raphael one more time. And you can see that these boats look more like kayaks. And I don't think that there's any way these boats would have been big enough to actually hold enough people and fish. I think these things would have capsized or tipped right over had they been used as fishing boats. So the picture that Raphael made, while he's very good at drawing the people and has very good perspective of disappearance, you can see how in the background the images get more gray and blue, and then as they get a little closer to the foreground you can see the color better in the trees, and then the most clear images are right up front. Raphael is very good with that and has very dynamic colors, but the proportions of these boats are unrealistic. And so it's not likely that Raphael actually knew the type of boat he was supposed to be drawing, because you can barely fit 3 people in these boats, as opposed to the ruins of the actual boat would have probably easily fit 15 or 20 people in there. And even this one is a little bit small compared to to ploio in Tein Thalassan Teis Galileias. So repeat after me one more time. The new word for today is to ploio. And here is an example of a ploio, an ancient ploio, from about 100 AD, which was almost 2,000 years old. There's another example of a ploio. And here are examples from Raphael's painting of very ridiculously small ploion. And And here's another example. This is an ancient mosaic. This is not, well, maybe this is supposed to be Jesus and some disciples in there. This one, notice, has little sections where there are oars, and that might not have been the case. Although the oars wouldn't have stuck out of the side like that, they might have stuck out from the top. And so if we say to ploio, repeat after me, to ploio is the ship or the boat, the small fishing boat specifically, in tein thallasan tes Galileas, is the ship in the Sea of Galilee. To ploio in tein thallasan tes Galileas. And that is all we're going to do for today. And I hope you enjoyed the lesson. Great work!